Since so many people are interested in lifestyle, well, I'm going to do it differently. Rather than starting out with our home tours, we're going to take a tour of the community. And right over my shoulder, you will see the amenity center, one of the parks, and so much fun that people will have right here at the Ridge at Northlake. Are you ready? Here are just a few fun things to do inside your neighborhood. Well, let's just start with the adventure park. And this is a playground, well, for all ages. And it's armed with the basic obstacles and play equipment that you would expect, but they have kicked it up a notch. There is an outdoor ninja course where the kids can scale, climbing walls, traverse ropes. It increases their balance and core strength by jumping from one inclined platform to another. And I don't know about you, but my knees are screaming just thinking about that level of adventure. And then if you have little ones, they're not left out. Little Explorers Club is a great indoor facility that helps them with the opportunities for adventure. And just for you, I know you want something to do in the community other than watch children at the playground. Well, there is an Altitude Club. It's a fitness center with innovative approach that allows, well, different types of workout, from traditional equipment to total body workout. And if you are one of those extreme fitness buffs, you will appreciate the equipment they have inside the Altitude Club. And of course, there is a swimming pool, and you would expect that. There's also a splash pad, and there are trails that you can walk around the community. And here is your soon to add. Okay, so they've got this planned for the future. A second swimming pool, dog park, pickleball court, butterfly park, and there's already a second playground. Hi, I'm Tracy Sorrell with the DFW Life, and I help people just like you sell and buy homes in and around a Dallas-Fort Worth metroplex. And I like to give people the bird's eye view of how people actually live in our cities, communities, and suburbs. And if you like that VIP treatment, then subscribe below, press the bell. You'll be notified anytime anything goes down around town. And don't forget, give us a thumbs up. Now, back to the video. Now that you've had a chance to look at what some people will think the most important feature of a community, and that is the things that you can do outside the home, especially if you have children. But one thing that I know that's really important to you is, well, where you're going to live. And in the Ridge, you have two builders who can build you your dream home. The Ridge is developed by Taylor Morrison. So Taylor Morrison is a builder, so obviously they have some great floor plans for you. They are moving into phase 4, and they are predicted to have several phases to come. You can choose to build your dream home from either Taylor Morrison or, right now, David Weekley. Coventry and a number of other builders were out here, but they've kind of, sold all their lots, so their options just don't exist right now. And there have been several other builders, but right now we're going to focus on Taylor Morrison and David Weekley as your choices available to build your home. First up on the tour is a beautiful one-story home by David Weekley Homes. Immediately, you would notice your lounge space or your office space, which is more practical, as you open the door to your right, and there's a half bath, as you would expect, near that office space. You also have, across from that space, two really nice sized bedrooms with a Jack and Jill bath in between. Now that you've seen the front of the home with the two bedrooms, the office, and your powder room, let's explore the heartbeat of the home, which is the kitchen. And I think you're going to be really impressed with the layout of this kitchen, the functionality of this kitchen, and the storage. Look at these upper cabinets. They're really beautiful, but sometimes they're not very practical. I mean, you almost need a ladder to be able to get to the top. Comment and let me know what you think about those upper cabinets in homes. But I think what you're really going to love is the storage. Look at these pull-out drawers. I mean, they're scattered and throughout the entire kitchen. And you can store your spices, you can store different, if you've got Tupperware or however you want to arrange your kitchen, but it's just really so many options here. And just when you thought Tracy, can't get any better. It sure does. Look at this. Extra space for you to store your coffee bar, butler's pantry, and then you have this walk-in pantry. So let's do a recap here. You have a huge center island with tons of storage, upper, lower cabinets, countertop, butler's pantry, walk-in pantry. There's so much storage in this space. If you run out of places to stash your Sam's, Costco, wherever you do your shopping, I need you to call me because I want to come over. I'll be so impressed. You're going to also notice another built-in right here that's going to join the media room, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But first, let's go to the area that has to be the most important space for you, and that is your primary suite, where you will close the door, get a little peace and quiet, and luxuriate. Now we're going to move through your primary living space where people will come and gather to your media space, your media room, or your second lounge area. And here again is that built-in that, you look over, you're in the kitchen. So that helps keeps everyone connected. Great storage closet in this space. So this is where your extra guests could spill over during your entertainment, hang out here, or maybe your children, but it's close enough so you keep an eye on things. And this has got to be probably your least popular room in the entire home. This is your laundry space. But look, you have that folding table, where you can do your folding of your clothing, built-in cabinets, upper and lower, and another storage closet. So that's a lot. That's some great space. And then here is a wonderful ensuite for your guests or for, one of your children, your in-law or mother-in-law, however you want the person to have the space. It's your house. You just kind of sort through that on your own. But this is a really nice space to have inside our home. And it really does help with your resale value to have a dedicated ensuite. And last, enjoy your nice covered patio, because in Texas, we really enjoy our covered patios. Hey, let me know what you think about this home, the kitchen, the media room. Comment below and let me know. Now let's take a stroll and see what Taylor Morrison has to offer. Well, are you ready to step inside of one of Taylor Morrison's two-story homes? I believe one of the first things that you're going to notice in, most homes is that office space is going to be right up front. You're going to have the nice windows that allow the light to just cascade through. Another really strong feature that many people like about this floor plan is that even though it's a two-story home, you have a second lounge area or media area downstairs. That's huge. Now we're going to take a walk into, the heartbeat of the home. We're going to take a look at your kitchen space. I want to hear from you. Let me know what you think about this layout and design. This nice kitchen island, it has some storage space, but some of you like to have built-in cabinetry throughout the entire island. Let me know what you think about this one. I really think this one is still nice and should accommodate most of your shopping. And then, as expected, you have a really, really nice walk-in pantry. Now let's just take ourselves a little journey to the most important room of the entire home, and that is the primary suite. Yes, this is your escape. This is your timeout place. Now this trend is really in vogue, and this is having your large walk-in closet and your laundry room attached or accessible through your primary closet. And I've had one person who said to me, I just don't like the idea of anyone going into my closet or my personal space to the laundry room. No one's coming to the laundry room. Nobody is coming to your laundry room except you. And here's another view from the hallway to your laundry space. So you can shut off your closet door and still feel private. Now upstairs, you will find 2 bedrooms, one is an ensuite and a game room. And what's unique about this floor plan, typically you would see the game room right here up front as you ascend to the top of the staircase. But I want to hear from you. Let me know what you think about how the game room is positioned upstairs in this home. Pretty large walk-in closets with secondary bedrooms. And here we go. Wait for it. Wait for it. There you have it. What do you think about the game room being toward the back of the upstairs space? And as we retreat downstairs, there's another really nice ensuite for your guest to enjoy. All right, comment and let me know what you think about this particular home. Now let's head back to the office and take a look at a map and some important facts that you're going to absolutely want to know if you decide to live your life here at the Ridge. Now that you've had a sneak peek of what it would be like to live your life at the Ridge in Northlake, let's see how well I've done with helping you check your boxes while you're making your decision where you want to live. And here are the hot topics that most people want to know wherever you decide to move. Number 1 is the community, the amenities, the features, the fun to be had outside of your home. I think that deserves a check. And speaking of your home, you can choose 1-story, 2-story, a multitude of plans, floor plans, and options on a 50-foot, 60-foot, 70-foot lot. Now, who does not like variety? And the other thing that I think is pretty important, even if you don't have school-aged children, is the school system. If you decide to live at the Ridge here in Northlake, then your student will attend the award-winning Argyle Independent School District. And according to niche.com, Argyle receives a grade of an A+. So I think you're in pretty good hands when it comes to getting quality education to your student. And if it doesn't matter to you because you don't have school-aged children, it will matter to your future buyer if ever you have to pack up and move. Here is the thing that I really think is important. It could be a decision maker or breaker, and that is not only the things that you could do in your community, your nice home, the nice amenities, because I have a sneaky suspicion at some point you're going to gas up the car and head out of your community. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We're going to take a look at 2 more beautiful homes after we go over the things to do around your neighborhood. The city of Northlake is in the red highlighted area on this map. And the nearest big city to Northlake is Denton, Texas, which is about 13 miles from your home. And Denton is where we have 2 major universities. We have Texas Women's University and the University of North Texas. And so when you have 2 major universities, it almost feels like it's a city, yes, but you also have that college feel. And downtown Denton is very quaint. It's very nice. You can have some shopping, restaurants. It has a historic feel. So you're only 13 miles away from there. So I'm sure that you're going to go visit the city of Denton at some point. And notice how the city of Denton from your area is going up I-35. Once you get to Denton, that's where you will do some of your shopping because that's where you're going to have some of your conveniences. So you'll either go grocery shopping, doing your shopping in Denton, or you might go over to the Flower Mound area where you will get some more shopping in Highland Village. So you don't have a lot of grocery stores or options like that in Northlake, but you do have plenty of conveniences. And in your community, they are opening up more conveniences for you. And one of the things that many people ask me whenever they're thinking about relocating to our Metroplex, regardless of which community, is, Tracy, how close are we to our Dallas-Fort Worth airport? So our international airport is only about 24 miles away from home, and traveling north about 51 miles from home. So we're talking less than an hour, you will reach the border of the state of Oklahoma. And I don't encourage you to leave the state of Texas because everything you want is here. But okay, I know that you're going to venture out. You just gassed up the car and you're ready to explore. So once you get over the border of Oklahoma, you're going to see WinStar Casino. And it's a casino. I know you're only going for the buffets and for the shows. But if someone in your group strays away and goes to the actual casino part, well, just remember, whatever happens at the casino stays at the casino. And moving closer to home, about 28 miles away from Northlake, is the city of Fort Worth. And Fort Worth is where we celebrate our Western heritage. Fort Worth is a beautiful Sundance Square where you can enjoy eating outside with live music. Downtown Fort Worth is very, very walkable. You're able to go to shops, restaurants, and just really enjoy yourself. And I think one of the big attractions, especially depending on which part of the country you're coming from, is watching real live cowboys on real live horses driving real live cattle down the streets. And of course, we have a nationally acclaimed Fort Worth Zoo. I mean, I think it's one of the top, if not the top zoo in the entire country. So Fort Worth, although we celebrate our Western heritage, it is riddled with so much sophistication, so much heritage. It's so diverse that you're absolutely going to enjoy going to Fort Worth. And then I know you're not going to pass over Dallas. I mean, there's no way you've moved to the DFW Metroplex and not going to go and venture 44 miles to the city of Dallas. Dallas is known as having more sophistication. Well, that depends on what you call sophistication, but it really is great. It's very diverse. I mean, I can't imagine what you would not be able to do in Dallas. It's available to you. And there's so much history, rich history in Dallas. And, you know, yes, if you like that feel of global shopping and restaurants, you know, that's the place for you. Now, you also have to be ready to lace up your tennis shoes and move a lot quicker once you're in the city of Dallas. And once you've gotten yourself exhausted from all the fun in Dallas, you can just drive back home and relax. But I would be remiss if I did not point out the city of Arlington, which rests between Fort Worth and Dallas. And Arlington is really one of our big entertainment hubs. This is where you'll watch the Dallas Cowboys play. You will see the Texas Rangers hit the ball out of the park. And you'll have Six Flags there, a number of different things to do right there in Arlington for entertainment. And I know what you're thinking. Hey, Tracy, that all sounds really good, but I'm looking for a little quieter. I don't really want to go see sports. I don't want to drive 45 miles because, you know, 45 miles is at least an hour because you have to calculate traffic. I just want to be easy like Sunday morning, where you're going to have a really nice, relaxing time at Lake Louisville. And Lake Louisville is only 12 miles away. And of course, you can do whatever you, well, within reason, at the lake, but get on a boat, rent a boat, enjoy. There's so much you can do that's on the water, that's not in the water. But, you know, jet skiing and all of that, that's going to be a lot of fun for you there at Lake Louisville, which is, again, only 12 miles away. Then, of course, we have Grapevine Lake. Grapevine Lake is only 17 miles away. And when you're at Lake Grapevine, you're not very far from the city of Grapevine. And the city of Grapevine is Texas Christmas capital. And you're going to really enjoy walking around the downtown historic Grapevine. Trust me, I want you to comment if you've been downtown Grapevine and you've walked those historic streets and gone inside the shops. It's really a lot of fun. So many festivals, wine festivals. It's just, hey, I'm telling you, put that on your things to do. You're not going to live here and not go check out the city of Grapevine. Now, let's take a look at our next two homes on our tour. Let's take a look inside of one of Taylor Morris's, I think, smaller one-story plan. And what I think you're going to be impressed by is how packed this floor plan is with so many great features, even though I think it has fewer square feet. Let's start out by, well, of course, one of your favorite rooms in the entire home, which will be your kitchen. And this kitchen space may not feel as grand as some of the others, but I'm telling you, it is so practical and it feels a lot more spacious just by the way it's all laid out. You have a nice island. You also have your dining room table because you have another dining space toward the front of the home, but you have your nice eating section right behind the bar. And of course, you have a nice walk-in pantry. You may not need tons of storage like other people. This might be the perfect fit for you. Let's take a look at, well, let's be honest, your absolute favorite place, and that's your primary suite. And I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised at the layout of this primary bath because you don't have to fight over a closet space because there are actually 2 closets. This next area, I want you to comment and let me know about your thoughts on this particular layout. So you have this lounge area, game room, however you want to outfit it. It's your home. But this could be a great area for your children's space because you have 2 bedrooms on either side of this lounge area. And these 2 bedrooms have a bath that they will share, but this is a great space for your children's friends to come and visit and have their own little section of the home. And of course, here's your formal dining area, or you can use this as your office space. It's your home, use it however you want. Mudroom, and probably your least favorite area, yeah, the laundry room. But it's still a nice space if you have to do laundry. And you have a nice sized bedroom for your guest, and there's a full bath right next to it. Let me know what you think of this floor plan. It doesn't have a formal game room or media room, but you do have a living space right there by the kitchen, and you also have that flex space between the bedrooms. Let me know what you think while we take a journey to our next home. Maybe you're just uninterested in a 2-story home anymore, but you've been challenged finding a 1-story that accommodates all the areas in the home that you want. Well, check out this one by Taylor Morrison with a nice courtyard. You're going to be immediately impressed with your downstairs media room because that's become more and more in style because people sometimes don't want to have to climb upstairs to enjoy a media room. And let's just jump right into your favorite spaces of the home, starting with your kitchen. Take a look at this one. Large area that's dedicated to your dining space. I mean, look at that large table. Plus you have a nice fireplace and you have conversation seating. And down the long corridor, you will be met by nice second lounge space, great ensuite, 2 other bedrooms, and a full bath. And let's head on down the other wing of the home, which is off limits to everyone but you, and that is your private primary suite. So I have a little surprise for you. I didn't share it at the beginning, and that is beyond the kitchen. Let's take a look. There's so much storage in this home. So we've got closet set number 1, storage. Here's another closet, storage. And then now look at your utility, your laundry room. Storage, 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 everywhere storage. Now, if you're like most people, you may work from home. And what better place than to see a view of your courtyard from your office space. Hopefully it's not going to be too much of a distraction. Now it's your turn. Tell me which feature in this home you like best. Media room, office space, primary suite, or that nice dining area with a fireplace. And the two other things that I hear quite often, and I get it, it's important to many people, and that is, Tracy, how convenient is this location, this community, to medical facilities, to doctors, to the things that I need to sustain my life? Well, Medical City is only on the other side of I-35, which is less than 2 miles away. So if you need some immediate attention, you're right there. You got it. Now, if you need bigger hospitals, you probably will go to Denton, which is, remember, about 12 miles away, or about 15 miles away to the Alliance, North Fort Worth, where there are a couple of hospitals there. Now, I don't know why we're so fortunate, but you're not going to be searching too long to find a Walgreens or CVS around our DFW Metroplex. There are plenty of those available. There's not a grocery store in Northlake, not yet. It's coming. You will go to Denton, which is 12 miles away, to go get your groceries, or you will go toward the Alliance, where you're going to get groceries, your movie theaters, your restaurants. A lot to do there in Alliance. And I know you're going to go to Alliance because that is really a hop-in place to go and just enjoy the day. Hi, I'm Tracy Sorrell, the DFW Life, and I help people just like you buy and sell homes in our Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. And I realize you can find a lot out online, bedrooms, baths, a little bit about the community. But what I like to do is give you an immersive experience of what it's like to live your life in our cities, communities, and suburbs. I hop in the car, drive around, and give you the bird's eye view. And if you like that VIP treatment, subscribe below, press the bell, and you'll be notified anytime anything goes down around town. And don't forget, give us a thumbs up. And if you're thinking about relocating to the Ridge at Northlake or curious about any of our different communities, then give me a call, comment below, grab one of those 101 Zoom consultation link so we can have a conversation about which of these areas is the best place for you to create your new memories and call home.